Hi guys, I'm Ghost Echo, and this is my first EVE Online video. Today I'm going to be flying the Caracal Navy Issue. There's some kind of event going on right now that you run drone sites, and I guess you can turn in some of the special loot that you get, and you can earn blueprints. I haven't really looked into it that much, but it just got me interested in running combat anomalies again. The lazy, easy way. So what I've got going on here on this particular fit is I am running heavy missile launcher 2s, but I'm shooting auto-targeting heavy missiles. So I've just got a full rack of those. I'm using 10 meganewton afterburner 2. I'm just gonna get into a site, I'm gonna drop my MTU, I'm gonna orbit it, I'm gonna afterburn. My shield is a passive fit. I get 35k EHP. My passive shield recharge is 37 hit points a second. So between my speed tank of orbiting with an afterburner on and my buffer, the sites I'm going to be running, I'm going to be very safe. I've also got a multi-spectrum shield hardener in the lows. I've got 2 ballistic control 2s and a damage control 2. My rigs are medium low friction nozzle joint, which is weird on this fit. I believe if I simulate this, that just cuts my align time down. So if I turn the afterburner off, it cuts my align time from 5 seconds to 4 seconds. I mean, it's probably a waste of time. I probably could have used it for something better, but I didn't. I've also got a medium thermal shield reinforcer just to kind of bump that up. And I've got a medium bay loading accelerator, which makes, my missiles load faster and shoot faster, and I get a little bit more DPS. I'm pumping out 371.8 DPS with this fit, which includes, I believe I'm doing 5 Hobgoblin 2s. So anyway, let's go check it out. Alright, so we've got a hideaway. Go see if anybody's here.
Drive active.
So as I'm jumping into a site, just very basic stuff. I'm already turning on my active tank module, which is just the multi-spec shield hardener. Make sure your guns are reloaded. I was actually using rapid light missile launchers with the same approach, using auto-targeting, but the reload time on those is atrocious, and when I was doing dens, I wasn't actually completing the den before my clips were empty, and I was relying on my drones to finish up the site. So I switched over to heavy launchers, and I'm liking it way better. I always orbit sort of the main structure at 2,500 meters, launch the drones. I have auto-targeting turned on for some reason, doesn't really matter with this fit. And once we engage our drones onto one of the enemies, you'll hear a buzz, and then I can start shooting my auto-targeting missiles. And once I've activated all the modules, go make yourself a coffee, go take yourself a piss, whatever you have to do, come back in a minute and you'll have a clear sight. Do not do this in low sec, null sec, anywhere but high sec. Even in high sec, it's not recommended, but I mean, honestly, you'll be fine. And that's a really short sight. Not a great example. Okay, looks like there are a couple sites here we can run. Again, they're small sites, they're hideaways. Hideaways can actually escalate into 3 of 10 sites, Serpentis narcotic warehouses, which are worthwhile running, in my opinion. It's very hit or miss the loot, but when it hits, it hits well. You can get a couple 100 million ISK. You can also get just a couple million ISK. So I'm going to reload my missile launchers, turn on my active shield module. Once you get out of warp, I just orbit the main structure, launch my drones. Once this guy's locked up, we'll sick the drones on him. Once you hear the buzz, you can go about activating the auto-targeting missile launchers, and then just sit back. I also have my drones set to auto-aggress, which does not matter in small sites like these, but in sites with lots of NPCs, like dens, it works out fairly well. Alright, that one's clear. There we go. I did not actually show this site that I just cleared. I just cleared another hideaway. You're going to see it disappear here in a second. Yeah, there it goes. I cleared a hideaway. Another one spawned. So I got a narcotics warehouse escalation. I also got, look for this when you're running these sites, this Shadow Serpentis loot. That was a commander wreck. There's a very good chance that it's just a Shadow Serpentis tag, some faction ammunition, and some junk meta module like this. But sometimes you can pick up really good loot. Like you can actually get really rare occasions. You can get implants. I got a snake implant just yesterday from running these sites actually. And the escalation we got is in a hisec system 8 jumps away. That's a brilliant one to run. The traits of the Caracal Navy Issue is per level of Caldari Cruiser, which I have level 5. Each level you get 6% bonus to rapid light missile, heavy missile, and heavy assault missile rate of fire, which is why I shoot heavy missiles so quickly, and 5% bonus to heavy missile and heavy assault missile explosion radius, which means that the damage applied is better. Great little ship. It's pretty tanky. Launches 5 drones, which is nice. Alright, we are in the system where our second narcotic warehouse spawned. We're going to go run it and see if we can't do a little better than a few million ISK worth of loot. I've got the auto targets loaded up. Turn my active tank on. Let's go.
Warp drive active.
16:24 we're starting this one. I think 10 minutes is the time to beat for this ship. As I'm approaching this supply traffic management building that I overshot last time and I had to turn around, I'm going to turn off my afterburner so that by the time I get up to it, I have started to slow down. There's the loot can. I want to add cargo container to overview so that I can see it. Open cargo. Okay. Now I let my drones and my auto targets finish everything off while I approach the gate that I'm going to jump through. They're all done. Bring them in. Reload the missiles. Let's go, fellas.
Warp drive active.
I don't know if I've mentioned it or not. I love this ship. It's a beast. So second room, same thing, staff quarters. We're gonna orbit it at 500, afterburner, launch the drones. I use my mouse clicks this time so you guys can see how I'm spacing out the missile launchers. And then, I want to enjoy the view. Turn off the afterburner as we get close to the staff quarters that we're supposed to blow up. I'm actually going to stick the drones on it now. There it goes. There should be a cargo container close by. There it is. Open cargo. Get that. We'll approach the gate we're going to go through. What a murderer. What a murderer. Bring the drones home. Third room. So this is the room where we have to kill the cruiser. I guess we don't have to. Actually, I think maybe we do have to. I don't know if you can go through the gate until everything's dead, actually. So we're gonna approach. And here's my spacing again. These guys trying to disrupt my targeting, even though I'm not targeting. So now we call the drones in, group our missiles, and for the last room we want to blow up that big structure. We load up the Furies. Drones in, we're loading, jump through the gate, let's go.
Warp drive active.
We've been 5 minutes. So we want to burn towards the structure. Afterburners on, load up the drones. And remember, we need to be within 45 kilometers, at least on my fit. Tanks holding. Let's go. Boom, there it is. We were 7 minutes running that entire site. Let's see what we got here. Oh, and we'll kill that cruiser too. Where is he? There he is. Let's hope for better than 2 million in loot this time. Hey, that's better. We got 40 million this time. So we got a Caracal A-type micro warp drive, an A-type thermal coating, an A-type EM coating, carbide railgun, and the Overseer personal effects. So we're going to take all that. That medium wreck has loot this time. I don't know if it's faction loot or not, but let's go find out. These guys are very angry at us. We just blew up their beehive. Guess we might as well kill some while we're going to get this loot. Nothing. Junk. Bring the drones back. And I'm going to set a course for Do-Dixie and go sell the loot that we got, and then I think I'll take a break. But that's it, guys. The Caracal Navy Issue with auto-targeting heavy missile launchers, 5 drones, plenty of tank. Go make some ISK. Go enjoy the game. Take care. See you next time. Let's go, stack up.